Hello. Ignore that there's a mess back here. It's my bag and it's paper. Please ignore that. I figured out I bought the smoke kit. I had good resolution. I just didn't figure out how to use it. So now I finally improved the resolution. Are you proud of me? Anyways, we are here with playing Pleasantview, episode 7 on Plumbob Cubed. My name is Grace, and we are here with Dirk, who is awake, and I know how to put the walls down. His needs say that he would like to eat, so I would love for him to do that instead of playing darts. Then he can use the restroom, clean the toilet, wash his hands would be great, along with then playing some video games like The Sims 3. Darren, on the other hand, is still asleep, so we're gonna let him catch up on rest since he is unemployed. He doesn't have anything to worry about. Fuck. So do you know the saying, fuck me gently with a chainsaw from like Heathers? You know how I keep talking about how I'm gonna download the mod that lets you go off lot but keep the same time? I have continued to forget to download that. And Darren is finally awake. We'll get him started by taking a shower because his hygiene is absolutely abhorrent, along using the restroom and washing his hands. Then he can get his leftovers, then clean up, put away leftovers. He wants to get a picture now, so that's great from Darren. We need to hopefully find a job. And fortunately, it doesn't look like we have mail yet. We are avoiding our bills, which is very good. And Dirk gets his fun just to the yellow before he has to go to school. I'm having him answer phone though. And now Dirk is off to school and he's gonna get some money hopefully. He wants to go to work, which actually I was kind of excited to go to work today. I can actually pull this. Crazy. Hi, it's our regularly scheduled interrupting the Sims time. You know how I have Notion? They have Notion calendar. So basically, I now have my entire life blocked out in Notion. And so that means it sends me notifications on my phone. So it keeps me working for 7.5 hours, then doing YouTube. And it's different slightly every day. So I can hopefully earn money and not die. Because the rate I'm going, it looks like I might die. So yeah, last week my notifications wasn't working, so my life was not structured, so I didn't do videos. I need my notifications. I need my life to be structured. What can I say? The routine is good for me. And because of that, you can see my little like schedule thing that I put up is that my day is supposed to start at 6:30 in the morning, and I actually got up at 6:30 in the morning today. And like my schedule accounts for having a dog because I'm supposed to be getting a service dog soon. If you want to see a service dog, subscribe. And so consequentially, I was actually able to go to work 30 minutes early and leave 30 minutes early today, which was really nice. All right, so Darren has now brought in the newspaper. He again wants to be the best in the dance career. So we are looking for dance. Architecture, no. Gamer, no. Education, no. There are no more jobs available. Okay, well that's inconvenient for me. So Ms. Darren, I would love for you to recycle. I appreciate that you want to look and notice that it's raining, but I really don't care. Instead, I would like you to do a painting. Because I think it would be very good for you to also contribute to this family's income, other than just Dirk. Word spreads fast around the world. Dirk's relatives heard about his report card, and they're pleased as punch to give Dirk a $100 reward for making them the proudest doting family in this side of SimCity. And his work will be arriving in a little bit. So that means Dirk is home already? He is just getting out of the bus. And they're just like, we're so proud of you. And you brought a home friend from school, even though you're not going to be able to interact with Orlando whatsoever. Can you play with Orlando? Oh, I see that your fun need is low. I see you would like to win a gaming competition. Well, may I recommend that you go play with the device, and Orlando Sentiniski, whatever his last name is, it's giving Polish to me, can go ahead and join. No, he's gonna play with a Rubik's Cube instead, a Rubik's Ball. Actually, with the Polish last name. So I just learned about the gingers are black thing, which is obviously not true. It's a bit, right? But specifically, I heard the thing of basically like the Irish and Italians were considered white at one point, and basically through being more oppressive than people who were actually considered white eventually got considered white, along with having children with the considered white people. So like, for example, I'm half Irish. I unfortunately have the evil British in my blood also, but I'm half Irish. I'm more Irish than anything else, right? So I was like, oh, should I connect with my Irish ancestry by dyeing my hair red? Now I'd be like, Grace, what hair? Basically, I cut my hair because I like getting designs in it, and so I was like, oh, I can buzz it and get designs, but my hair grows so fast that basically I had like stars in it 2 weeks ago, and now the stars are completely gone. And it is absolutely infuriating that I'm spending so much money just for it to like grow out in a couple weeks. In 1 week, basically. It's at the point where it grows out in 1 week. So I was like, I should just grow my hair out again, I guess. But I also kind of have an idea with the short hair is to get like plumbobs shaved into it and then go immediately to a photo shoot and have that as like my promotional materials for my YouTube channel, because I would like to rebrand over a photo of me from a while ago. This YouTube channel makes no money, so make sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment below. Darren is still working on his painting. The good news is that painting does seem to improve his fun, which is different than The Sims 3, and I greatly appreciate. Of course, his comfort is going down because The Sims 2 did not code sitting into being able to paint. And my friend is asking to pop over real quick to measure my head. If you don't know, I believe our last playing Pleasantview, I edited this out, but I had to measure my head because my friend wanted to give me a gift. And I got really into playing with this little measuring tape. It kind of helped stretch my back, to be honest. Did I record that like a month ago? And is it... Shut up. Shush. It's art! Darren has gained a point of creativity skill from the Independent Expressions ink easel. Okay, so he didn't like finish a painting. He wants to be saved from death. He thinks he's that special. He wants to buy a toy making bench, sell a masterpiece, and maximize the creativity skill. Okay. Well, my notable thing that my question is, where are you affording this toy making bench? So the painting is complete. We sell it for $253. I think that's how you say numbers. If it is wrong, I am so sorry. I am not good with the numbers. We, of course, are going to get our mail so we can hopefully pay our bills. With our mail, we can actually afford our bills. That's very exciting. That is very exciting. So we'll immediately go out and pay those. Then Darren needs to take care of his needs, basically. I'm just gonna let Orlando keep running around since he seems to be like collecting butterflies and stuff, which is kind of nice. It's like he's getting rid of our pest problem. He's cleaning up our gardens, and I do appreciate it. And then Dirk will be home in about 7 minutes. His needs, fun is always horrific. Because why would it not be? And Orlando took the last bowl? Damn! Cruel. Personally, still think it's cruel that Dirk keeps inviting over friends when he has to go to work immediately an hour after school. That I wish it would ask rather than just automatically do it. So we're gonna get Dirk's fun up. Then he's gonna do his homework. Well, could Darren also play the video game with them? No, he can watch though. If he can sit and watch... Wait, that actually does look like The Sims 3. That's kind of cool. Then again, The Sims 3 is my favorite Sims game. So I went into another side of YouTube that I hadn't explored before. And basically, someone had a view on InZoe and how it's AI slop. I can't disagree. A lot of the assets in InZoe are AI generated. And I just think that really sucks. Because that takes away from, like, actual artists. It makes me sad. Because, like, as someone who, I do marketing for a living, which is the most evil side of capitalism, in my personal opinion. But it is unfortunately what keeps me with a roof over my head just barely. So I kind of find it frustrating that the idea of like, oh, we're just gonna use AI, which AI is entirely unethical right now. It really drives me insane. And like the fact that I spent money on it to make a video because in my mind I was like, oh, that's gonna get me views. And that was my priority over like standing to my convictions. And I don't know, that really sucks to me. That's like, I don't want to do that. I'm excited for Paralives. I'm hoping that Paralives will be better. I will say I haven't opened in Zoe except for the 2 times that I tried to record it. And I was actually thinking 100 Days in Riverview, it won't be wrapping up soon, but I know that it will be coming to an end eventually. Like, that's the next thing that will be coming to an end. So like, oh, should I do something in Zoe? And I don't know anymore. And it's like a couple months late, so I don't even know if I can get like a refund on In Zoe. Because I don't know if I'm ever going to play it. But that is me pondering about philosophical things. It's not even philosophical. We are just having a Dirk work with Darren on homework. I was hoping Darren could sit because that could help his comfort need, but no, of course not. That would be too easy. And Orlando, even though it is almost 10 p.m., is like, nah, I'm going to keep hanging out. If I don't tell him to leave, will he not leave? Does he have a bad home life? Is that why he feels the need to stay at our house? I was going to say once Dirk finishes his homework, he can take a shower, but I forgot that this is The Sims 2, so I can't load up anything on my queue. Because if I do, they just stop doing what I want them to do. Oh, I love The Sims. This is why I understand when people say The Sims 2 is the greatest Sims game. And for me, it's Sims 3. That's just the way I play. That's just my preference. I really miss playing the Lepacy, which would be like, Grace, you're the one who hasn't been recording it. Shh. I don't fully understand that I am in control of my life, okay? I'm a little dummy. Okay, so now Dirk has finished his homework. Dirk is asking something that I really don't care about. He's gonna take a shower because his hygiene's low and then go to bed. Meanwhile, Darren, don't go to bed. Instead, shoo the Orlando. Get him out of here. Get him to leave our house. Like, bye-bye. This is how I get my friends out of my house. Bye-bye. And now he's complaining about being sleepy. So then he can go to bed. Excuse me, Orlando. That is not leaving our house. Bestie. It's almost midnight. We said shoo. What are you doing? Orlando. Is Orlando gone? I hope so. If not, I guess he'll just haunt our house now. He'll just be the person living inside our walls. It is almost 7 a.m. in the Goth household, and I finally hovered over this properly enough that it actually told me that the highlighted days are the days where they have to go to work. So I am very proud of myself for figuring that out. Should I probably figure it out a while ago? Did I finally figure it out? Yes! So we're gonna get Don up since he has an hour to take care of all of his needs. Cassandra is up. Apparently we won't be delivered our newspaper because we haven't been diligent in recycling ours. Oh, actually she's pregnant. I should be prioritizing other things, shouldn't I? The first thing I have her do is going to take care of her bladder. And then, since Dawn's gonna take the food out, I figure that she will get some of his leftovers. If there are enough. That should be 2 servings. No, it's only 1! I guess she will have to serve. Then it would be great for her to take a bath because her hygiene is low. Then, as we learned, practicing the piano raises her fun more than chess. Don is actually well on his way to getting to work on time. Let's go. Cassandra is setting the table as if there are 2 people, even though Don is about to leave. Cassandra, I think, is going to the wedding venue that they had. So ma'am walked out the front door when she could have come out this side door. Why do I try to understand Sims logic? And we just got our mail too, which is lovely. I'm just gonna work on Cassandra's needs. We're taking care of her hygiene now, and then her fun is gonna be really bad in about a couple minutes, which is not great. I'm also curious when she's going to give birth, since I know that should be occurring approximately this episode. Because I'm pretty sure we got her pregnant before we got Jennifer Bird pregnant. And we have a pop-up. Dawn believes he's discovered a flaw in the cutting-edge surgery technique being outlined by the hospital's chief of staff. He's not sure if he should say something. Interns don't usually speak up during medical debriefings, but he's not going to get another chance to speak on the subject. He can raise his hand or attempt to meet with the chief privately at a later date. I say try later. Dawn waits until the meeting is over, then heads to the chief of staff's office. Yes, the administrator to be seated at the posh mahogany desk if a short meeting with the chief might be possible. An hour later, Dawn is informed that the chief is a very busy woman and doesn't meet with interns, and that Dawn should bring any hospital-related concerns to his own supervisor. Dawn relays his concern to his supervisor. Not much later, the supervisor announces she's just received a new grant for revealing flaws in the newest surgical technique. So basically, she's going to take credit from our work, is what it sounds like. That's unfortunate. Again, there is chain of command. So that is possibly just me speaking. Dawn might do the cocky thing and just be like, I caught this error. Please listen to me. And I'm just like, no, bestie. Okay, Cassandra wants fun, but doesn't want to do the fun thing. Oh, she's not in the mood to play the piano right now. Maybe later. Can't you see I'm in a bad mood? I don't feel like it. Well, Cassandra, how are you going to get in a better mood if you don't take care of your fun need? So I 100% did not get greatly distracted when my friend came over. Fortunately, the hat that they're crocheting me will fit my head. We got distracted because I recently learned of the BDSM test. I'd recommend doing it by yourself rather than in a group, because it can be kind of weird if you do it in a group. I'm just saying. You're just kind of like, why are we... I'm not reading this to you. This is the result that I got. Non-monogamous, first and foremost, along with Switch, right? And so I've been, like, sharing the results of people and, like, getting their input, because you can do a compatibility thing at the bottom. You're my friend who we will not ever do a woohoo with, but I need to know. So that's what we were busy doing after measuring my head. Also, Linda Barfett is no longer a family friend. A little interest and contact goes a long way. Maybe it's not too late to repair the relationship and get back to friend status. Then Mortimer says, how are things going, Cassandra? I haven't seen you around much. I just want to say hi. So hi, maybe we can hang out sometime later this week or something. Okay. And unfortunately, we're able to get Cassandra to play the piano. So now her fun has gone up significantly, as I knew it would, compared to when she was reading, and her fun barely went up. Also, Dina is here in her pregnancy, but Cassandra's going to bed. When does Dawn get home? Dawn gets home at 6 p.m. So if Dina wants to see Dawn, she's gonna have to wait a while. And the creepy arts lady is back. What the fuck? Oh, we got a genie lamp. Weird arts lady comes, says, you trod the arduous paths of excellence and your desires answered by ancient powers. Choose most wisely your request. And Dawn is home. He earned money. He is getting the mail. And Dawn, of course, is putting the mail in the most inconvenient place he possibly can. Go off, King. Let's pay our bills with the plenty of money that we have. And then Dawn needs to take care of his needs. What? Oh, so I forgot that this was... I forgot that this was the, Goth household for a minute. I was like, why are there so many ghosts? I was like, why are there ghosts? Why are there people on our property? And it's like, well, because this is the Goth household, baby girl. I'm gonna wake Cassandra up so we can make sure that she will sleep later. And Cassandra has gained another skill point, and she actually wants to buy a bass now. And of course, we're getting a phone call, so I'm gonna get Dawn to answer, since Cassandra's fun is better. Now she needs to focus on cooking because her hunger is definitely low. So Cassandra, because of the ghost, thinks that there are multiple people on the lot that she needs to serve food for, which is, of course, great and not terrifying whatsoever. I like the Sims 3 method of call everyone to table. It helps me stay sane. Okay, Cassandra's standing up, and she's about to give birth. There's a new family member on the way. So we got a plus 800. Dawn didn't even get up from his seat to wish our baby a happy new life. Huh? Oh my gosh, of course Dawn didn't. Anyways, we have our baby. Cassandra's back in her regular attire. Oh my goodness. They're so cute. And it is another baby girl. So we are on the letter C. So we have Caitlin as our suggestion from Brent Parsons 221. I don't know why I said that so weird. I'm so sorry. But we have Caitlin. Cassandra's given an additional 3 days off to care for the newborn with all the attention and stuff it needs. So Cassandra had her baby. Don doesn't even acknowledge it and just walks out of the room to do his hygiene. I'm sure he'll be such a great father, and his fears to having to change a diaper. Meanwhile, Cassandra is in Platina. She wants 3 children to graduate from college. So I don't see anything with Caitlin's needs. And so my immediate thing is I'm going to go into buy mode, and they obviously need a crib. So we can go to children. I feel weird wrecking Mortimer's realm. But again, I'm not really used to generational homes, I guess, you know? So I believe that we've accomplished a few wants. And we want to learn couples counseling, probably because we are cheating on our husband. I'm thinking we're going to put Caitlin in the crib, and then we are going to take care of our needs. But we are ready for our baby, which is really exciting. I'm really happy about it. Don is doing so much parenting currently, with his wishes to flirt with other people. But we had a beautiful baby, which is really exciting. And Dawn, of course, is already in bed. And it's 5 a.m. and Cassandra's finally getting to bed. Shoot! Well, at least she's getting to bed. We went to the Oldie household, and Burb is already awake. And he wants to kiss Dina and flirt with Jennifer and do all this romantic stuff. When, realistically, they can't even afford... There's a cat named Greg! Wait, or is it a dog? This is me if you even care. So Herb is apparently learning the cooking skill through the TV. Even though we could change it to something that's, like, possibly more interesting to him. And Coral is also up at the crack of dawn. Because why should we get up at a reasonable time? Coral already made her omelets. It's incredible. Herb will get up and eat his omelets. And these two are actually talking. Sure, they're having breakfast at a really weird time in the morning. But, you know, maybe romance is still alive, even though Herb wants to kiss Dana and flirt with Jennifer. If we're lucky, we're hopefully going to be able to afford another easel once Coral sells his painting, so they can both have easels and work on their creativity. And now it is finally morning and they are awake. Herb, I'm gonna have you turn off the TV. Instead, I would love for you to recycle. Now, finding Herb a job would be great. I know that he wanted several jobs before, and I was like, you should be retired, sir. Problem is, he's steadily unemployed and doesn't get anything. So I'm gonna try to find if we can have any good careers. So entertainment as a stand-up comedian at night may not be the best for him. Like, is that funny? The gamer career is also a no to me. Athletic career, not at all. So that's a shame. We can also have Coral look for a job once she is done with her painting. It's worth $5. I doubt we can buy another easel with those $5. Entertainment, no. It's just gonna be the same 3 careers, isn't it? Yeah, it's gonna be the same 3 careers. Okay. So unfortunately, we cannot get the culinary career today. So an easel costs $350. So we are unlikely to be able to afford another easel. I argue since Coral got her creative time, it should now be Herb's turn for creative time. Meanwhile, she can watch more TV and learn more about the cooking skill. I think that it's just hard to manage them because they have the problem of struggling with money. And we got our bills, which I would love if we could pay. They're only $38. That is very nice. And Coral just caught a Daper pinstripe beetle when she was hunting for bugs. Herb has gained enthusiasm in arts and crafts. Let's go. Can we sell bugs for money? Come on, Coral. So, no, it can be examined more closely in her bug box. And she appears to be being attacked by bees. That's why you gotta be careful when you're hunting for bugs, folks. Herb has gained another skill point, which is great. We love that for him. If Herb could finish his painting. But instead he needs to go to bed at 5 p.m. Which reminds me I was supposed to call my grandmother tonight. Shoot! See, I was hoping to record and then call my grandmother, but no, my friend had to come over. So Herb is getting his sleep, which will hopefully up his comfort. Coral is just really enjoying talking to Bruce. I'm gonna have her eat with this rundown fridge with some really nice pancakes. I would love some pancakes. And then she too can go to sleep at the extremely early time. I doubt we're going to be able to sleep to fix their sleep schedules. They're just early. They're just really early birds. So unfortunately, that is all with the Oldie household. It's just trying to get them more money by getting them a job. But of course, they're not going to get a job because that would be too easy. I mean, technically, I'm in charge of them getting a job, but none of the job fit their interests. So it's not fair to them. It's not fair. And now, with episode 7, we are finally back with the Pleasant household. After so long, Mary Sue is going to slap Daniel over again. Well, Angela and Lilith fight. Angela has a low fun need, so she's gonna take care of her fun. Angela has a fucking computer, while Lilith doesn't. Okay, then fucking Angela's gonna go upstairs, and she's gonna play on her computer. And that's gonna make her feel better. Now Lilith is just going to watch some TV to up her needs. Mary Sue is gonna ask Caitlin to leave, as Daniel wants to have 3 loves at once. Oh god, this is telling, having the Pleasants sitting as a family at the table while Lilith just tries to raise her fun by herself. And Daniel wants to flirt with Nina. Let's have him call her and help build their relationship. So one of my questions is that, of course, the Pleasants, because they start on a Thursday, is one of the only households left in summer. So how can I adjust it that they're all in the correct season in fall? Did Angela just not get homework? Because she's such a perfect girl? Angela kind of drives me insane then. And she wants to become a celebrity chef, while Lilith wants to have 20 pet best friends. Because she feels like everyone else will hate her. And I'm not supposed to prefer Lilith? Oh my god. Mary is taking care of herself. Mary Sue's taking care of herself with a bath, which is really nice. Mary Sue, yes, this is the self-care you deserve. Angela's fun is somehow low again. So she's gonna watch movie. How is everyone's hunger decreasing so much? Also, if I was Mary Sue, after my food, I wouldn't want to sleep in the same bed that my husband cheated on me with. So Mary Sue, I think, is gonna get like the nicest bed for herself, as like she sleeps in the entryway away from her husband. Angela, I am going to go run upstairs and have her chat with someone. Well, I feel like Lilith would be the person to try to like stay up late because she can get the house to herself. So of course with The Sims 2, you can't just say, hey, chat with someone and leave it alone. No, that'd be too easy. Well, since it's almost 9, I think Angela's gonna get to bed. Lilith is gonna call Dirk and say like, hey, I love you. And I would love her to try to find a job. Well, Mary Sue is going to pay our bills. And Mary Sue, of course, is going to place the bills in the most random spot possible. Because, forbid it be somewhere easy, right? We're gonna pay these bills. Now, at least Lilith is getting a good phone call with Dirk. And as someone who grew up in a bad household, I know that one of the strategies for just dealing with the household less is getting a job. You can just be like, hey, I'm just not gonna be here. Especially with The Sims 2, being able to carpool is a big deal. So I think Lilith is going to get a job. I think entertainment is not for her, but athletic absolutely is. So she is going to take the athletic career. I also think that she'd be like into gaming or possibly music, but athletic is what showed up first, and I feel like she's just trying to get away. And now she can use the restroom take care of her hygiene, and go to bed. Daniel is up somehow. I don't understand men. I understand, like, Lilith standing up late and everything. I think I'm gonna save her wish to throw a sports party. And Daniel's just gonna chill in the tub, and that's how we're gonna end the episode, honestly. Anyways, I want to remind you that next episode we'll be aging up Lucy Burb, so please let me know what you think her aspirations should be in the comments below, along with any baby names, because I do believe we have more babies on the way with Dina. A like, a subscribe, a comment means so much. Just watching means so much. So thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.